duo is not united.
What are you gonna do, Rudy?
I'm assuming this cavern is very echoey.
Yeah.
Level 100. Play.
Which way are these two? Are these two facing?
They are looking into the water.
And is this rock? How high is this rock?
That's just rubble. That's just ground cover. So it's about hip high.
Okay. And which way are these two facing?
They are looking down into the rock and into the water as well. So they're not looking in your direction.
I want to see if I can sneak over and like dive down behind this rock.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
17 with disadvantage.
Wow. Okay. With uncanny stealth, you slide down behind the rock.
Okay. Tell me if this is possible. My plan is to, like, I don't know where Wilhelm's going. I was like, I guess the grab and stab is a solo unit. And I want to essentially sneak as close as I can up to these two.
Okay. From where you are.
And prestidigitate the torch out.
What's the range on prestidigitation?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. Alright. So, you need to be there to just snuff a torch? Nice. Okay. So, you,
Yes.
So, I'm gonna have you give me one more stealth check.
Nice.
9? Okay. You step out from behind the rock, rush towards them, and as your feet catch on the dirt, and the woman turns around to you, and she cries out, "Look out, behind you!" Roll for initiative.
Am I still hidden?
You are still hidden.
I love it. The it just like you blow out the torch. But
All you see is this red code coming towards you, and then the lights go out.
it's very very cool.
Bring on. Oh, should we mention
Oh, yeah, we forgot to talk about that. Let's do that after the break. But yes, everyone is level 6 now, if you're wondering. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, so...
It's such an intense situation.
You guys might have maybe... Rudy, what did you get for initiative?
10?
10? Okay. Wilhelm?
17.
And Rat? 11. Well, you beat everybody. So you guys don't have surprise, but you do have the drop. And Wilhelm, you are hidden.
Okay.
So, and what we will say is that, Rudy, if you still want to go ahead and prestidigitate, you can. But because you were discovered, you have a chance to change your mind if you want to. You came out, you weren't quiet enough. The this villager saw you, and so they are they call out, and in that moment, both Griff and Blythe down here spring into action, and you also see that our group with Donovan is long gone, at least for now. The group with Rupert, the people that you know as Rupert and Magda that are leading Raph away are still down over here in the corner. So we got a long sprawl of a situation happening right now. But Wilhelm, you're the first one to act, and you are hidden.
I'm going to assume that with Rudy's sound, everybody is looking in her direction, and nobody's going to notice. Wilhelm is going to try to. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Can I bonus action dash and like try to take this path here to try to like block line of sight as I kind of like run on my tippy toes?
Can you mark where you want? You want to get to there? I see.
Yeah, by going around the staircase and bonus action dashing, so that I'm like trying to stay out of line of sight of everybody being distracted. As soon as I hear, look out behind you, I break for it.
Okay. Give me one stealth check though.
All right. 23.
Okay. From what you can tell, you have remained hidden through this.
Okay. Now from there, I am going to pull out my crossbow, and I'm going to attempt to shoot the guy with the torch that's by Raph.
Okay.
And because I'm hidden from them, do I get advantage?
Yes, you do.
Sneak.
That is going to be a 22.
Let's see the damage.
Yeah. And we're going to sneak attack that. It's with the crossbow. Oh, nice. That's 20 damage.
This is basically a sniper shot. What happens?
So I, with a flip of my cape, I dash on my tippy toes around the staircase to the corner. I press myself up against the corner. I do like one of those like quick look around. I line up where the guy is, and I shoot him right through the back of the neck. And then I kind of slam myself up against the wall again and hope that with the distraction, nobody knows where that came from.
Okay. They collapse to the ground. Roll me a d6.
I got a 5.
As they fall to the ground, they fall on top of the torch, and the light back there goes out.
Well, now I can't see you, Raph.
I'm over here.
Raph's over there.
No, behind you.
Oh.
Okay. Rudy, it is your turn.
I'm getting up behind this rock. They see me. They turn around and shout. I'm not gonna but the torch into the water. I don't know what kind of water it is, so hopefully that won't turn the torch out.
Okay.
Said, well, you just had to make it hard for you, didn't you? So that is.
Just throw them off the.
Oh, and I crit the guy by shoving him.
Okay.
Into the water.
I'm gonna give him a dexterity saving throw. He gets a 6. You push him onto the precipice. He falls into the water with a splash. The torch goes out. And he takes some damage in the ensuing fall as well. Looking a little injured as he stumbles down. So you still you can still make one more attack and a possible bonus action as well.
Okay. So then the axes come out. Houdini comes to my side, and that is a 22 to hit this person beside me.
She's the one that saw you and was like, she's pointing at you as you went up to her.
That's last point she's ever gonna get. Because 11 damage.
Okay, so here's what happens. You come out of the shadows. She turns around. She says, "There, there," and you just immediately go into freight train mode and body check the guy beside her off into the water. Take out your axe, and her arm is still pointing, and the axe goes right through her forearm and into her face.
Woo! Nice.
I don't appreciate the whistleblowers, alright? And then I guess I have my bonus action for my offhand.
Yeah.
Do I have to can I take out a hand axe and throw it as my bonus action?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And then to the guy in the water, I'm just like, "You're done, boy." And
Oh gosh.
no, I won that, so.
Okay.
Inside his head.
Yeah. It whiffs right by his ear, and he can't. But then, because he doesn't have dark, you put out the light.
Did. Yeah. You're on wrong dice. 12?
That hits.
Oh gosh. 8 damage.
Yeah, he's face down, now a floating corpse with an axe in his chest. Oh.
Rudy.
How far did I go?
You only moved 5 feet.
Oh no, because
Yeah.
because I got to where I was
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, then we rolled initiative when you were there. Yeah.
Okay. Are both these rocks as big as each other?
Yeah, they're more like rubble than stalactites. Like they're not that you could hide behind them. Yeah, but at this stage, you would now need to spend an action to hide because you aren't already hidden. So you would need to be able to be in a position where you could take either an action or a bonus action to hide because you're not.
No, I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
I'll move at least closer to it, and like I'm coming toward. Like I see the other people across with the torch, but I'm not like looking where I'm walking. I'm looking at them as I'm coming with my axes. And I'm like, y'all are next.
Okay, the townsfolk. Several of them, they see this go down, and the light persists just enough for them to see that something has gone wrong. And so these two rush over to the edge of the water, and they see you there, Rudy. And this one here is shining their torch so they can see you. And the other takes out has a longbow and fires it towards you, getting a 15 to hit.
No.
The other doesn't have a ranged weapon. She's just shining a torch. But you hear them all shouting out, "There she is! That's the one that he was saying about." And one of the others says, "She's a fury. I'll take her." And the one with the large man in the armor of the axe holds his weapon in a pair of hands. He gestures towards the villager over here, and he says, "Keep taking him. We'll be fine." And so Wrath, she's going to start pulling you back. She's going to grab you and start pulling you. Do you want to resist?
Yeah, like, can I know they tied my hands and they have this rope around my neck. Can I, like, push the hood off?
With your hands? What you can do is, with your turn, you can try to break out. You can try to pull it off. Your hands are behind your back, so getting your hands up to your hood is not feasible.
Okay. We're gonna cause a distraction. I'm going to use Radiant Consumption. So, through my hooded veil, you see these bright lights start to radiate out of where my eyes and my nose and my mouth would be, my ears. My whole body starts to just like become this bright light, and I radiate bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for 20 feet, and everybody that's within 10 feet of me takes 3 radiant damage at the end of every turn.
Okay.
So I just started becoming this like this almost like anti-light, like it's like almost like a magical glow, and it just starts radiating out of me, including myself. I also take damage.
Okay. It sears the woman that's holding you, and she releases her hands off of you, and you are now illuminating lots and lots of light.
I'm a torch.
That helps me out.
Yeah. Well, your hands are tied behind your back. The radiant consumption, she takes her hands off of you. Do you want to move?
And I can kind of see through Bruce. Like I'm still seeing through Bruce's senses, just not my own. And I almost imagine, I don't know if this is how it works, but like I'm seeing myself outside of my own body, and
Yeah.
I want to, and it's like trying to control a person with a controller, like a robot, and I'm gonna turn myself around and run the other way.
Okay, where do you want to move to?
Blind and deaf, I start running back into the into the
You
room.
stumble forward.
So I
All
just
right.
turn around, and my arms are tied behind my back, and I have a hood on, and I just like, and it's just like radiant burning, and I'm kind of running, into the room.
Okay. Griff sees this, and he Magda, get control of him, and he takes out his great axe, and he is going to rush towards Rudy. But Rudy's 45 feet away, so he is going to actually need to dash to totally get right up to you there. Get
Did you sure say hello?
But he's comes up to you
Those
with his axe in hand, ready to fight. And he says, "You call those axes? This is an axe."
It's on.
Oh yeah, that guy wishes he never said that.
Okay. And then, finally, the
No, stop
woman
saying
with
that.
the green eyes, Blythe, she steps forward and she says, "You aren't getting anywhere now." And she casts fairy fire on you. Make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, you are illuminated with fairy fire, and attacks against you have advantage, and you will not be able to hide.
Alright, bring all the attention.
Thank you, Rudy.
I'm coming, Rudy.
So this octarine light illuminates you, and casts all around your body. You're glowing, and you're shedding light in a 10-foot radius. And attack rolls against you will be made with advantage, and you can't benefit from becoming invisible. We go to the top, Wilhelm.
Wilhelm rushes up to Wrath, who I know there's a bit of blinding and burning light as I come close, but I brave it and I move through and I pull out my dagger and I'm going to cut the bonds on his hand.
Okay.
And as I do, can I cut the bonds on his hand and remove his hood in one action? Or is that too much?
If you use your cunning action, yes.
You know what? He can remove his own hood. I cut the bonds and say, Rudy's gonna need our help, Wrath. And I'm gonna take a step back so that I'm outside of his light. And using his illumination, can I see this person at all?
Yes, you can.
Oh, but I used my action, so I can't even take my crossbow expert shot.
Correct, yeah.
All right, well, then my job is done, and I have freed Wrath and told him to help Rudy. And that is going to be it for me.
Okay. This.
I guess I'll. You know what? I'll bonus action, cunning action, dash, so that I'm over here in this corner hiding.
Okay.
So that I run back into the shadows.
Okay. The villagers. So over here, she's got her longbow out. She does not. She's got her torch. So she is going to rush around over here. She doesn't really have enough movement to get up to you. But she's got enough to take a shot at Rudy with advantage. Getting a 17 to hit.
Shield!
Okay, I'm gonna cast shield. Okay. And the other villager is gonna chase after Wrath. And she's gonna try to grab you. She just runs right up to you and grabs you. So make an opposed strength check.
Oh, my pleasure.
Or acrobatics. Athletics or acrobatics.
5.
I got a 9. So she's grabbed you.
And it's burning. It's a whole lot of burning sensation.
With that, we go to Rudy. I lost my initiative order.
And I say, listen, sir, you may have a big axe, but I don't need a big axe to be effective at smashing faces. And I just go in with the 2 axes. Houdini, get over here. That is 11 plus 8, 19? 19 to hit?
That is a hit. Though he is clad in heavy armor, the attack gets through.
13 damage.
Nice.
All right, second hit. Another 19.
If the first one makes it, the second one will.
9 damage. And the third hit. Oh, that's 21 to hit. Boom, boom, boom. 11 damage.
Nice.
Wow. The cavalcade of scything blows from your axes leave him bloodied, and he grits his teeth, wipes the blood off of his face, and takes his axe back into 2 hands. Anything else from you, Rudy?
I just give him a stink eye.
Okay.
It's a battle of the axes.
Well, I'm gonna stop the stream soon.
Alrighty. We go to Wrath.
So this person grabbed me from behind. The first thing I want to do is I want to move my hex onto it and give it the ability I'm going to choose that has disadvantage is strength.
Okay.
And I want to. Would this be something that could I have Bruce help me get out of it? Could Bruce like not attack but like
Yeah, Bruce
fly
can
in his
help,
face
yeah.
or something?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have Bruce come over and I'm gonna try to break out of this grapple.
Okay.
I get a 14.
They get a 13.
Woo! Woo! And then I'm going to whoop, 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 and try to run away.
Okay. Yeah, they get an opportunity attack, but they only get a 7 to hit.
And I'm gonna run this way, kind of up near the stairs.
Okay.
And I'm still burning radiant awfulness.